Hey guys, recently a client of ours at Elite Body Shop Solutions reached out. He says, Dave, I'm keeping my profit and loss statements accurate. And they say I'm making money, but where is it? Where's my money, Dave? Great question. I want to welcome you to the Body Shop Management Tip of the Week. I'm Dave Luehr, your host. And so this week we're talking about where's my money? The question's been popping up a lot lately, and I'll tell you why. Because shops are busier than they've ever been, but many are not making as much money, relatively speaking, right? So first, I want to point out that it is critical that you produce timely profit and loss statements every month so that you know how well your business is operating. That is why they are sometimes called operating statements. You with me so far? Okay, but that's not enough. You also need to review your balance sheet and your cash flow statements, okay? So if you normally run a profitable business and haven't had cash flow problems until recently, there's a very good chance that the problem can be found on your cash flow statement and balance sheet, right? And so here's what I'm seeing. Lately, I'm seeing that many shops' work in process is so out of control, and what happens is the shop's inventory then grows. So on a P&L statement, you may be profitable, right? Assuming that you have the resources to repair all the heavy hits. But on the cash flow statement, your cash is all tied up in excess parts, materials, and labor caused by the extra heavy hits sitting around your property. And of course, that's all exacerbated with part shortages, right? So as independent collision repairs, you are also likely seeing an influx of these higher severity wrecks coming to your shop. And a part of this problem is caused because the big consolidator shops, well, they don't want them, so they send them to you. They're more than happy to do that. Yeah, thank you very much. So have you guys ever heard of WIP turns, work in process turns? CPAs probably call it inventory turns, right? This is a very important thing that I need you guys to understand, right? Sales turns, right? Sales divided by your amount of WIP equals how many turns or how many times you're able to turn that cash over. So if you're a $200,000 a month shop and you're carrying on average $200,000 worth of WIP, you are turning that only one time, right? So 200,000, and if you're carrying $100,000 of work in process, then you're turning that WIP two times. See how that works? And then finally, if you're able to produce $200,000 a month, but you only have $67,000 worth of WIP on the property, right? Then you're turning your WIP three times, and that's what we should strive for. So guys, you do have a choice. You can either gear up to manage and process the extra high severity WIP, or you can learn to say no, just like the consolidators are. The choice is yours, right? Or you can have sucky ass cash flow too if you really want. But my advice is to know your optimum WIP number and then know the best mix of small, medium, and large repair jobs, and don't take in any more than that, unless you're happy with less cash on hand, of course, right? I hope this makes sense for you guys. And as always, my team and I, we're always here to help you. So check us out at elitebodyshopsolutions.com. I'm Dave Luehr, and thank you for joining me today. We'll see you next time on the Body Shop Management